yeah, let's get back to the flowers a little bit.
Mhm.
And yeah, that was really cool. So I think Alex did a little hack session with the
Yeah.
flowers. She
Yeah.
hosted it. Yeah,
Mhm. So we
cool.
we did a really nice hack during Christmas last year. It
Nice.
was all these awesome makers came together and we did the online hacking and we co-wrote this project. So you find a lot of tutorials here. I can show you a couple. So Tanya Fish, for example, made a spoon counter, which is a really eye-opening application of this. So she's using this touch sensing to count the number of spoons she still has left.
I
So
like
you
it.
can think about using this for other, yeah, other purposes. You can count whatever number you like with these LEDs.
Love it.
We can also, yeah, she has a lot of process prototyping this. Yeah, it's super cool to see how people use these. We had a brainstorming session. This is a code you can download. It's all open source, so you can download and run this.
Nice.
And Alex did a breathing application. So mindful breathing.
Mhm.
You want to hold your breath. You don't want to breathe too fast. You want to keep a deep, healthy breathing routine. You could use this to use it basically as a counter.
Mhm.
So as the LED goes through a sequence, you hold your
Nice. So
breath
you, like
for a certain number of
inhale, exhale.
yes,
Cool.
yeah. And the code is also available here.
Awesome. And so
Yeah,
that's all in Arduino right now.
yeah,
Cool.
it's in Arduino.
Nice.
I don't know if you want to see a live demo of this.
Yeah.
I can run the code here.
Yeah, I would love it.
So I actually already saved this. So I will show you how to get started. So basically you copy the code
Mhm.
from any of these projects and go to Arduino. And because I already had it here, for example, Alex code, copy and paste it here. So it's pretty simple. It tells you we are using Ada from NeoPixel library. And then these are the pins that control the LEDs and the vibration motor.
Mhm.
And then you just ask it to go through a sequence. So how you would program this is exactly the same as Arduino Uno.
Mhm.
So when you plug this into the computer, you find it on Arduino Uno port, and then just do upload.
Nice.
That will turn into Alex's code.
Cool.
Yeah, wait a
Nice.
sec. It should, yeah, see? Start to count. And
Awesome.
we have a lot of sample code. I can show you a few more. We also did a hack for detecting elderly falls because it has the
Mm.
accelerometer on it. So you can sense the vibration if there's a sudden fall on the wearer. So the code is
Yeah,
also
nice. How does it then so the fall would be sensed on one and then the other brooch would get like an alert about that? Is that how that would work?
that's what we wanted to get to.
Mhm.
We haven't quite got there because we ran out of time. but but the idea is there. Yes,
Yeah.
we needed to figure out how do we. So the sensing is actually pretty straightforward to
Mhm.
sense the fall from the accelerometer. But then after the sensing, we need to send the signal to the other Bluetooth,
Mhm.
and that's the other piece that we haven't included in the code here, but it should be pretty straightforward. You can use the existing mother and child code to enable that functionality. And I can show you where to find that mother and child code.
Yeah.
So we actually also have a Adafruit Learn on this. So
Cool.
Adafruit is also selling these here. Let's see, only 5 in stock. And I know you also have 5 in
Yep,
stock.
yep,
Yeah,
we also
are
got
people
5. Just saying this is a great gift and, holiday season's coming up. And
right.
it's cool, you get 2 per order, so
Yes.
it's basically, like, $60 for the pair, they're 30 each. They're also, like I was saying, like, when I first got them, I was like, "Oh, they're bigger than I expected," like, it's a relatively, like, large pin and so it's, like, very noticeable and wearable and yeah, very cool.
Yeah. It's really, really fun thing. So I
And
made
yeah,
it
it's
purposely
like a
as a
lot of
book.
functionality too on each board for basically like $30 per board. It's like a full
Yeah.
plus sensors, plus vibration motor, plus touch capacity, like yeah, it packs a good punch.
Yeah. We tried compressing this as much as possible, putting all these functionality onto a single board. So there's a lot of design work that went into this and multi-layer PCB to put all these components on the same board and
Yep.
avoiding interfering with each other.
Yeah, and
So,
like integrated Bluetooth antenna too and stuff. So, yep.
mhm. Yeah, so okay. If you are in the States, you can get them from Alpenglow or Adafruit. In Europe,
Yeah.
you can get it from Art by Physicists. So we also have just a few left. Let me find that here. Is in the flower collection. And if you're in the UK, there's Pimeroni that has also some left. So
Nice.
yeah. So the DF robot has had the original starting point. So because we manufactured with the DF robot, we had a wiki page there. So it gives you sample code for how to code for the vibration motor, how to do the touch separately, which is really nice for learning, and RGB LED. So it walks you step by step. Then the accelerometer. So then you
Cool.
can do mix and match of different components, whatever way you want them to react. Very, very straightforward. And the sample code can be downloaded here. So the sample code includes a couple different things. So if you open here, the sample code folder, you find one called Kitty Mother and Kitty Child. So
Nice.
it will be defined in the code itself that the mother would receive a vibration when the child goes off, while the child's flower would turn off the light because the kids would like the light to be on. So if their lights are off, they will start to want to get back to mom to get it back on.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's interesting. It's maybe a little counterintuitive to begin with, but that makes sense. Like, yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So
Cool.
let me find the Adafruits page.
That's really nice that all of the different code pieces are broken out separately because sometimes like part of, when you're just learning something when you haven't worked with a sensor before or a sensor like tap touch or a vibration motor before, you're like, okay, well, I need some guidance in how to get it going. And sometimes it's hard to pull just that section out of more complicated code that controls like that and a bunch of other things. So that's really nice that you already have it broken out in different chunks that's just ready to grab, put into your own thing, understand how that works, and then you can do the work of integrating all of those things and making them reactive to one another. That's super cool.
Exactly. So
Very,
that's
very
what.
friendly and approachable. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what this very first code is trying to do. Also, this is combining the touch and vibration. So
Nice.
this one is letting you every time you touch it, it will vibrate. So you can just do your own mix and match of the functionality. So this is my Adafruit Learn page that also walks you through the details step by step. And also the other options for batteries, which is quite important. And you can get all of them from Adafruit.
Yes. Yes, that is one thing we don't have. We do not have like lithium ion batteries for sale. So, And yeah, so you do have to buy one of them if you want it to be fully battery powered. Although, you know, if you're just kind of playing around with it on your desktop, there's USB-C right here. And I assume that it gets power through that or through the battery.
Yes, it does. And one cool thing about this also is you can even use this as a battery charger.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, so I always found it so annoying to even to find a specific lithium ion battery charger, but this one does the trick. If I run out of battery for other applications, my other boards, I would just plug into this flower and get a charge from here.
I love onboard battery charging, especially like with the, you know, if you're powering something off of a single lithium ion, it's so easy. There's like one small chip that's inexpensive that like does the whole thing for you. They're really easy to use. And yeah, it's nice when people like you, and I know a lot of the Adafruit boards also incorporate onboard battery charging so that you can just like plug it in, have it charged, and yeah, not have to worry about unplugging it. Where's your battery? Where's your charger? All that stuff.